This backyard shed, I got the plans from the New Yankee Workshop. I saw the video that they had done when they were advertising the plans, and I just fell in love with it. Had to build it myself. Let's take a quick look at what it took to bring this addition to my backyard farm.
It all started with an old tin shed on a concrete foundation built way too close to the fence. Big no-no for city ordinances. So, in order to make it work, I had to move it forward, dug down a little bit so I could make use of the concrete foundation that was currently already there. I crushed it up, broke it into tiny little pieces, and then used that as my aggregate underneath of where my new concrete foundation was going to lay. We probably spent a month gathering wood from our local junkyard. You're allowed to recycle reclaimed wood. Wood brought in from construction projects that they didn't want to store. Brand new stuff that nobody was going to use just got tossed right into the landfill. So we made good use of it. There was also a bunch of wood there from demolition projects. We had to extract a bunch of nails out of them and screws. But aside from that, the wood was perfectly fine. The plans I purchased were from the New Yankee Workshop. Clearly laid out exactly how big every single piece of wood was supposed to be. So instead of laying out my shed stick by stick, measuring out every single piece of wood that I needed, I used those plans and pre-cut every single piece of wood. It saved me a ton of time. After letting the concrete foundation I poured cure for about a month, I finally started assembling the frame of the shed. I used the concrete foundation as a workbench of sorts while I built each wall individually. When done, I set it aside and started on the next wall. Until finally I was able to have some family come over and we raised all the walls and assembled them right on the pad. The plans that came from the New Yankee Workshop pretty much just had plans for the outside of the shed. It had nothing about what you could do with the inside. So I took it upon myself to come up with some fun ideas.
And this is the final project after 9 months. It was an amazing project, very challenging to build. I think the end product was amazing. It's all finished on the inside. We've got lights, power, a loft area as well that the girls have spent several nights in. I carpeted the top part here, so in case you had to store boxes up there and you're crawling around on your knees, it would be comfortable to be on. And I also installed a light up here as well, so you can find what you're looking for. I was contemplating a way to put in a fan up top here, but with the vaulted ceilings it just wouldn't work. And I put in a workbench, 4x4 boards, glued and screwed together. And I even have time to texture the walls and stain the ridge beam that went across the top there. I did build a closet made out of pallets and stained it. Just took 2 layers of them and glued them and nailed them together. And on the inside here also there's a light. Textured ceiling again. But yeah, it's been an amazing project. Backyard shed. Plan designs courtesy of the New Yankee Workshop.